There's breaking news just coming in inside track on Cabinet Reshuffle. Anurag Thakur Parshottam Rupala, Kishan Reddy likely to be promoted from MOS to the Cabinet rank. That's the big breaking coming in. From the Minister of State, they will be promoted to the Cabinet rank is the latest coming in. Three names that have come in the inside track that we're picking up. One is of Anurag Thakur, second is of Parshottam Rupala, and third is of Kishan Reddy. Paulami, who's breaking the story, is joining us. Paulami, this is news from MOS to the Cabinet rank. They perhaps just could be elevated.
That's right. That's the word that's coming in right now, that Anurag Thakur, Minister of State for Finance, Parshottam Rupala, Kishan Reddy, who is Minister of State for Home, are likely to be promoted and possibly given independent charge of their ministries, respective ministries. It remains to be seen what portfolios they're given at the moment, but a huge, appreciation of their work coming in from the Prime Minister's office. We believe that these leaders have in fact arrived at the Prime Minister's residence as well, because we definitely did see Kishan Reddy go in as well. So clearly a huge thumbs up coming from the Prime Minister's office. Remember that the Prime Minister did sit down with the Home Minister, with the BJP President, with B.S. Santosh, and several rounds of meetings were held into order to evaluate the performance of ministers in order to come to a conclusion as to who possibly needed to be elevated, who possibly needed to be dropped, who possibly needed to be given a change of portfolio.
Yeah, this is almost going to be panning out like a report card of performances for the ones who are getting dumped and for ones who are also getting elevated too. It's going to be a report card of sorts, so it's very exciting then at 6 p.m. to know the confirmed names. But at the moment, this only means that Anurag Thakur, Parshottam Rupala and Kishan Reddy, these three names have performed well as MOS.
Absolutely. If the fact is that they are being promoted at the moment, that they've been chosen to be promoted, clearly there is some sort of calculation which has gone into it. And obviously the fact that they have, of course, performed well, because there was minute scrutiny done of each minister and their work in their respective ministries. It was done very minutely. Kishan Reddy obviously was handling charge in the Ministry of Home Affairs. He was handling charge of Jammu and Kashmir. He in fact was meeting with leaders from Ladakh, from Kargil, as well. Subsequent to the meeting, the central government's meeting over here at the Prime Minister's residence with leaders from Jammu and Kashmir. So clearly he had a very heavy portfolio and a very important charge. And as far as the Minister of State for Finance is concerned, again, Anurag Thakur had a very important role to play in the finance ministry, supporting his cabinet senior, Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman, in the finance department, which has obviously had to roll out a lot of incentives and cash packages and financial packages in the COVID times. So clearly his work has been appreciated. Interesting, of course, to see that he is being promoted at a time a year before Himachal Pradesh, of course, is set to go into election in 2022 towards the end of the year. So clearly a huge sign and a huge thumbs up for these people.
Oh yes, this is a big thumbs up coming in for them. Absolutely. The other name that is really making a mark is that of Narayan Rane. Paulami, as you were mentioning earlier, he's a Maratha strongman, expected to get a seat in the Prime Minister's cabinet.